Hey, so my name's Bridget. I have a 12-year-old son. This is for Lacey Appreciation Day, but I also would like to say Lacey Inspiration Day. I started watching you guys at like 3 weeks ago. 42 years old, my son's 12, and I have to say that you had me at the McDonald's drive-thru in the golf cart, and you're like, my order's simple, and you ordered like half the menu, and I was in stitches. And I just have to say that you inspire me as a mom, because I am 42, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. My son's 12, turning 13. And nowadays there's no really much of a brotherhood as far as friendships. So the way that you and your friends conduct yourselves, the core group, I have to say that it's inspiring to see that there's a generation that has brotherhood. And I think that you guys are all role models to young boys. Not only that, you guys have also been very fun, inspirational. I also love how you guys all wear the king of all kings around your necks, and, prove that, there's good over evil. And you guys just laugh and have a good time. Again, all about the brotherhood. My son was way too embarrassed to come on here on video, and he wanted to write you fan mail, which is totally fine. But I have to say, the biggest part for me from you, Lacey, and then also Ronaldo, if I'm saying it correctly, because I believe I got you all down pat, the core six, got you all by name already, because I'm hooked and I'm 42, but that's okay, I'm cool. You talked a lot about your struggles growing up, and issues with weight and your journey. My son was severely bullied at when he was in second grade, and you've been an inspiration to him. So I will say, 3 weeks ago, he told me, he said, "Mom, I have 2 goals." I said, "I'm gonna follow Lacey and his inspiration to me to getting healthy and losing weight." So his first goal was to be like you, and then ultimately follow the steps of Ronaldo, and then ultimately be like the Silver Surfer, right? And I'm over here like, damn, like I gotta use like a lip glow to get his like pink lips, but whatever, it's all good. But since then, so I will say he's 12. I am 5'3", so he's about like 5'1". He was 154 3 weeks ago. And now to this day, this morning, he jumped on the scale and he said, Mom, I got down to 146. I'm like, that's so amazing. And I know that it stems from you. And you were absolutely his inspiration to start this journey. So to me, that's everything, so not only are you a role model, you're also inspiring to a younger generation that, hey, the impossible may be possible. And I appreciate you. I appreciate the entire core 6. And I'll name them all. I got you. I got Lacey. So we got Lacey. We got Adapt. We got Silky. Got Ronaldo, Jason, and Marlon. And all of you are just so awesome. You're super, super funny. I started watching you guys again 3 weeks ago. I was sick. I was homesick for a week. So I started watching you guys. My first video that I saw of you guys, you rented out like a theme park or amusement park with Mr. Beast, and my son Noah was telling me all about y'all, and I was like, oh, they seem cool and this is awesome. And to be honest, I'm not huge about YouTubers, streamers, because some of them, let's be real, they don't follow suit to good vibes or good inspiration and good outcomes to what what they want their followers to achieve, and ultimately you guys are setting the tone for the younger generation, and I very, very much appreciate that, because you guys also are following in the steps of Mr. Beast, because that's the only other streamer, to be honest, that I've ever truly liked my son to watch, just based on, you know, his morals and what he came from and what he does for others. And I feel like you guys are all following in his footsteps while having fun. So again, I truly appreciate you guys. My son appreciates you guys. His name's Noah Bruce, and I will tag his Insta. And if you guys have any inspiring words of wisdom, especially you, Lacey and Ronaldo, to give to him as far as continuing to, you know, reach for his goals and strive and be a good person, be a good friend through thick and thin, even if you get aggravated or mad, you know, you guys have a bond of loyalty. Never lose that, and never lose your sense of being humble. And again, like I said, you had me at the McDonald's drive-thru on the golf cart, sorry. So if you guys are ever up in the New England area, we're in Connecticut, so if you're ever in New York, Massachusetts, New Jersey, any surrounding areas, hit us up, because I am down for a good time. I'm 42, but I ain't dead, and I'm always willing to have a good time or have a challenge, and I love to have fun. So again, thank you so much for being a inspiration to my child, and I know that you are an inspiration to other children. So this is why I'm dedicating this video as a 42-year-old mother born in the 80s to you, as appreciating what you're doing, because you're inspiring. So thank you.